Welcome to Educational Philosophy. This is really early on in the course because we will be referring to it again and again and again throughout the course, because knowing your educational philosophy means that you can communicate to parents and to clients, and you know what needs to be strengthened and deepened in your program. So we're starting here. How do you decide what your educational philosophy is? This is one of the more challenging and esoteric kind of things that you're going to go over in the class. But I want you to think about, what kind of classroom do you wish you could have been in when you were 4 years old? What are the things that you think are important in a classroom and in a program? Is it who is in charge of the education? Is it the kids? Is it the teachers? Is it the curriculum? How much autonomy did the children get? How much teacher direction is there? How much play? Is there a lot of wooden objects? Is there a lot of plastic objects? Is there a combination of the two? Are there metal things? How much time do we spend outside? How much time do we spend inside? What are the most important elements of development to you? This answer is not going to be the same for anyone else. So I want you to go through and do an inventory of what is important to you. So we start off with, like I said, what did you want in a classroom when you were a young child? What were the things that made you smile in a classroom when you were a young child? That's the beginning. And then we look at what big educational philosophy has been the most impactful in your life. Is it Montessori? Is it Froebel? Is it Erikson? There's so many different wonderful educational philosophers. Which ones, if you know of one, which ones have impacted you the most? Okay. Then we go on to, how is guidance done in the classroom? Who's in charge? Is our focus to get children to comply? Is our focus to get children to be polite? Is our focus to help children develop self-control or self-esteem, or the ability to advocate for themselves? What is the most important thing for the children to have gotten out of their time with your center? What is that most important thing? And then we move on to, what is the role of the teacher and what is the role of the environment in your program? This may take you a while, or it may be something you can just sit down and immediately whip it out. Either one is fine, but you need to know what your educational philosophy is. And if your educational philosophy does not exactly match that of your center, you need to spend a little bit of time bringing yourself into alignment with the center, or adjusting things at the center if you have control over that. Because you have to be able to talk about the educational philosophy of this program morning, noon, and night for hopefully years. So you need to know it inside and out. What does this educational philosophy mean for the playground? Because a playground in a program that believes in immersive play and emergent play probably is going to look very different than the playground of a program that is all about gross motor skills. They're going to be very different playgrounds. And you need to know the educational philosophy so that you can do all of that. So take some time and evaluate your educational philosophy.